We are Sadia, Christelle, and Alex. Together, we are working with our client, Atos, a European IT services company which focuses on big data, high-tech transactional services, and cloud computing. We are trying to solve a problem which is faced by many people around the world, and by international students in particular. Notarizing and legalizing documents can be a very tedious task, especially when you want to issue a document in a country and use it in another. When you legalize or notarize documents, you end up with many stamps, you waste your time, and you spend huge amounts of money. To understand the problem more, we've created personas. Nadine is an international student in the UK, and she needs to bring documents back home very frequently. That's how her documents generally look like from the back. She later discovered Blockdocs, an app which allows her to notarize and legalize documents with a single click and send them very easily. How does our solution actually work? When legalizing documents nowadays, many parties stamp a document, each trusting the party who signed before them. So, in our example, the notary public contacts the document issuer to make sure the document is authentic. The FCO then trusts the notary public stamp and stamp the document themselves. What we need to do to make the process more efficient is to make the document receiver trust the document issuer. After having analyzed the problem well, we formalized our requirements in a Moscow format. We would like to create a web app where users can upload documents, sign them, and verify the signatures on a document. We should make use of the blockchain because this was the main requirement of our project. Moreover, we should have two user interfaces, one for the regular users and another for institutions who can legalize and check the signatures on a document. We could automatically perform an action once a document is signed, such as releasing funds. And finally, only predetermined institutions can legalize documents. We've conducted research and experiments on the different tools available. Blockchain is an open, decentralized, and public database of transactions involving value, such as money, property, and votes, and where entries cannot be modified. It uses strong cryptographic rules to authenticate entries, and its main advantages are exactly what we need to solve our problem. Some related tools are already there. They allow you to claim the ownership of a document or to sign documents online. Many of them use bitcoins. But what is Bitcoin? It's a digital currency based on the blockchain, and it allows you to make transactions without the need for a central bank, and hence, you can have addresses which send money to one another. But if Bitcoin is all about money, then how can we use it in our project? An interesting functionality called OP return allows us to store 80 bytes in a Bitcoin transaction, which is enough for the hash of a document. Hence, a party making a transaction with the hash of a document in it can simulate this party signing the document. We've done many experiments with Bitcoins, but let's see two of them in detail. Since dealing with Bitcoins actually means dealing with money, we needed to create a testnet so that we can experiment, and we succeeded in making transactions between different addresses. We also succeeded in creating a hash of a document, which can be injected in a transaction. Other than Bitcoin, we also researched Ethereum, which is a decentralized platform that runs smart contracts, which means applications that run exactly as intended under all possible scenarios. Ethereum can have many uses, such as creating markets or releasing funds whenever some conditions are met. We've also conducted many experiments on Ethereum. We were able to create our private node and to mine ethers in it. We've also deployed a very simple smart contract, which greets you back whenever you greet it. We've had a lot of achievements in the first term. We came up with an idea, established the requirements, have done extensive research and experimentation, and prototyped our app. In brief, we have produced our project's website, got acquainted to the blockchain, experimented with different platforms, and discovered the legacy and the available tools. Our future plans include finalizing the experimental phase, choosing the technologies we want to use. Ideally, we wish to have the backend ready around the reading week, and obviously, we need to create the web app and test it by the end of the term. Now that we know what the app is all about, we can have a look at our prototype. From the user's point of view, you can have a My Documents page, where you can create a new document or check documents you've already created, as well as details about who signed them and who they were sent to. You can also see more info about the document, and you can request someone to sign it or send it to a new party. You can also have a look at your recent activities to see the newest notifications. On the institution's portal, however, you have two tabs, Documents Received and Documents to Sign, with suitable buttons when you press more. Thanks for watching.